Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me again, and welcome back as we review another movie. First of all, I just want to say I thank you guys for your support, and I hope that you are all staying safe and healthy at this time. And especially during this time, we're all looking for something to watch. We're all looking for something to keep us occupied and entertained. And lo and behold, here we have Chris Hemsworth, none other than Thor, to save the day. The movie I'm talking about is Extraction, and it just recently debuted on Netflix. For those of you who don't know anything about it, it's basically Chris Hemsworth plays this mercenary who is hired to help save this drug lord's kid who was kidnapped by this other drug lord. Uh, Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's got a 66% score on Rotten Tomatoes for the critics, and then a 71% score for the audience. And I can tell you right off the bat, some of the shortcomings of the film are you don't really care about any of the other actors. Like, it doesn't do enough to make you feel so much for either the kid that Chris Hemsworth was trying to save, or members of his team, or anything of that nature. Like in that film, or I mean, in that respect, the film doesn't resonate with you that way. Uh, and you know, other than that, there's also some moments where you kind of feel that, hey, they were trying to make this film a little bit deeper, or they're trying to bring you in to like feel empathy for the characters, or you know have some type of heartfelt moments, and they kind of fall flat. So those are some of the misgivings for the film. But other than that, I loved it. I think it's exactly what we need for this time. If you go into the film accepting it for what it is, and it's just your all-out action film, this film is definitely something that I could have seen myself going to see in theaters and would have walked away happy. If I'm like, I'm going to see an action film, and I go in with that mindset, it's not going to win any awards for best drama or, outstanding acting, but it does what it's supposed to do. It's got everything you would expect: car chases, shootouts, knife fights, sniper battles, and they're all well executed. There's not a fight scene that was lackluster. They were all very engaging. And Chris Hemsworth, many of you recognize him as Thor, but he's also been in movies like 12 Soldiers and Cabin in the Woods, I think the other one was. So I have seen him in films other than the Marvel movies. The one that's most remembrant, or not remembrant, but the most, the word is escaping me, but the most that's close to this film will be 12 Soldiers. But it's still, seeing him in that film, I can kind of see where he got, some of the chops to play, this type of military mercenary type person, if you've never seen him in that type of film before. He's really showing that, he can definitely be that kind of 80s Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger type of action hero. And then he displays it here. Like I said, in that respect, it is definitely worth watching if you just want to, hey, I want to see an action movie. I want to see shootouts. I want to see explosions. I want to see battles. It's really great for that. Like I said, the acting is not anything over the top or anything like that, but it's competently acted. You're not looking at anything and saying, oh, that's not real or that wouldn't have happened. It really is, somewhat grounded in reality, and most of all, it's very entertaining. And like I said, especially during this time, that's mainly what we're looking for. So I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's especially worth your time. I'd say, given the fact that you can, if you already got a Netflix subscription, you can just watch it right on Netflix. for bang for your buck. You know, it's really the only thing that you're subscribing to this thing. You know, if you choose to see it and you already got a subscription, is your time. It's definitely worth your time to watch. Like I say, this is a film that I would not have minded if I had went and paid and saw it in theaters, and I would have came out and I would have been very satisfied. I think it was really well done in that respect. Once again, not going to win any awards, not going to be a superb character drama. You're probably not even going to, you know, remember most of the people who acted in the film afterward, but you'll remember, oh yeah, that film was entertaining. And, you know, sometimes that's all a film needs. Like I say, once again, especially in the times that we're in right now. That's all I've got for this one, guys. Once again, thanks for your support. Stay safe, stay healthy, guys, and you'll see me on the next one.